Hello, Twin Flames. Coming to you today with a special heart energy healing. This is not the chakra series. This is the heart-to-heart energy between you and your masculine. And what came through today was that the masculine collective is sensing your heart space needs expansion and healing in terms of the connection between you two. So these are the cards that they had me pull. I am going to do a channel message with cards as a guide, and then if blocks come up that need healing, I will offer a healing. You can either say yes at the beginning of this video to receive them all. They are energetic shifts. Or you can pick and choose which one you want by saying yes after I do the healing. If you do not say anything or say no, you will not receive the healing. This is based on your free will. So, because this journey is, in my opinion, mostly a energetic journey, all things are accomplished in our energy before they come into the physical world. And our heart energy is our most powerful energy, far more powerful than the mind. Even though we desire to know things, and we primarily identify on as a knowing creature on a knowing basis, that is not the most powerful energy we hold. Our energy of our heart is more powerful and energetically, and there is tremendous amount of research on this topic. If you want to look at the Heart Math Institute and many other places, will tell you that your heart energy is more powerful, and it sends out a signal that is very powerful. So in terms of this topic, there is, it is kind of a special, unique circumstance where you have the same frequency and energy in two separate beings. So, all right, I want this card out here. So, there's always a push-pull balancing act between the two energies. It's a little bit of a confusing topic because we now are so enmeshed in this law of attraction type energy where we are really great manifestors with our mind and visualization, and it doesn't quite equate to the way things work in the twin flame dynamic. So we are learning now to be more centered in the heart. Oh, okay. All right. Wow, that's such an interesting energy to come through in the beginning. Let me just take in the energy here. All right, so it does seem to be talking about what I was just channeling, is that we need to release the overthinking and develop more of what is considered our third eye chakra energy. So the third eye is, interestingly enough, linked to our intuition, our clairvoyance, and in the center of the brain. But it doesn't work the way our mental faculties do. It connects more deeply to our heart energy. It connects more on a creative level. Something that we have shut down quite a bit. So it's interesting, they wanted me to pull out this card and it has like an eye in the middle of a heart, which is exactly what I'm talking about right now. And it doesn't seem to relate that much to a heart, but so interesting. All right, that's the third eye chakra with Metatron coming through. So they are asking you if you feel called to open up to the presence of Metatron, this very highly evolved archangel, that you allow him to open up your third eye. Anything that is in the way of you accessing your full power of your third eye, please uncreate and destroy that now across all time, space, and dimension. Thank you. If you'd like to receive this healing, say yes. This energy of thinking and anxiety is where we get caught up in the lower vibrations. And what this card in particular is highlighting is our need to increase our frequency. Healing is a word that has a lot of negative meanings for some people. And so even though we understand what it means in terms of getting better or making whole something that is damaged or sick, what we're talking about is raising the frequency of the heart space. That's what they want us to do, to understand that we are one half of a whole. And we control the half of that I am presence. A tendency in this journey is to look at the physical and what is going on and to feel that very deeply in our heart, because this journey affects us so deeply. Those are weird cards. We have so many past lives that we know the cellular memory of it in our body. We can feel the connection in our heart space. We understand the different levels that this relationship occurs on intellectually, and we feel them emotionally. So when our physical relationship doesn't reflect them, we feel like it's a reflection of how our masculine thinks about us. We become locked into a particular vibration based on what they're giving us. So they're asking us to love ourselves and our inner children, and to listen to our heart space, to listen to who we actually want to be and what we actually feel we are deserving of as an unlimited spiritual being, a being of God, a being of light, a highly evolved old soul, a divine feminine, and looking to what, that's interesting, to what it means to hold our heart out into the world. We may have a lot of envy surrounding the karmic or other relationships that are surrounding this particular relationship that make us shield our heart. And they're asking us to, sorry about that, to unshield our heart. I got this yesterday too. Compassion, grace, and surrender. Compassion, grace, and surrender. Compassion, grace, and surrender is what they want us to do to ourselves. Especially grace regarding our sexuality, our emotional healing, and our courage. Oh, I'm getting so choked up. Sorry. Compassion again. This may be coming through in your dreams for some of you, as the masculine is trying to help guide you through triggers and 5D expression that his love abounds. And I'm really trying not to say the cliche things that people say about loving yourself first, because as a person that's heard that a lot of times, it doesn't always mean anything to me anymore, because we're trying to, we want to, we don't understand how entirely. And I'm trying to help you understand it in a different language that might reach you, that it is about vibration. And if you're looking in envy and anxiety and believing that you are not loved because of what's coming through, these are just your fears playing out. That's a really beautiful card to come through. I know what happy family generally means. That card reminds me of the Ten of Cups. But what they're talking about is that this is about your star family, about your guides and angels and other beings who are trying to help you through this door of personal healing and happiness that you may not, your teachers, your guides, even your body is trying to help you listen to your intuition and understand that you're meant to go on this journey. You're meant to evolve. It is for you to experience separately. It is the separation of one soul and two bodies is mainly to cover more ground faster. So there is an evolution of both souls to a high degree, and then the rejoining of those, there's an evolution of those two individuals, and then a rejoining of them to create something that could not be created easily by one person. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So they are speaking to you. They're watching you. They understand you're a very high vibrational being. And they want you to move on and be and to shine in this heart chakra. This is what is necessary at this point for you to move from where you feel stuck. So wherever you are, go ahead and look up the scale of emotions and try to pinpoint where you are. If you're living in poverty in any aspect of your life, and that means unfullness, non-abundance, I want you to try to be honest about how you can find a way to raise your vibration in that area into abundance. And that means fullness and joy and love. So that's what we're seeking to feel in all areas. That's what we're seeking to heal in ourselves and therefore heal in others. That is this work. The Ascended Masters want to help you in this transition. There is a lot of love. That's so cute. There is a lot of love here for you in giving and receiving. So we have a lot of cards of balance and freedom and some conflict, and this is a really beautiful set of cards too. Okay. This is your rite of passage, learning about yourself, your self-love, and forgiving yourself and all others who have mistreated you in any way. That's the true work, especially your masculine, especially yourself, and especially your parents. The forgiveness and the understanding that mistakes have been made in this human dimension, and it doesn't define who you are. It isn't necessarily any kind of truth. That's what they're really showing. There isn't, just because you were treated a certain way is not the truth about who you are, how valuable you are, how much you're loved or able to love, and what you can be and do and have in this world. So there's a tremendous amount of light coming through from Lemuria. They're sending these light through these crystals and healing. If you would like to receive this Lemurian healing, the light, the ancient light of wisdom, say yes now. Anything that is blocking you from knowing that you carry the wisdom from Atlantis and Lemuria, please destroy and uncreate that now across all time, space, and dimension. Ooh, that's a big one. If you'd like to receive that healing, say yes. They want me to show you this card again. So that's really the message that I have. They want you to know that you do not have to stay trapped in sadness and isolation, and that this healing is completely and 100% within your capabilities and your decision. So within your heart space, there is a crystal like this that you can find and turn on, and it will glow for you. And it will allow you to feel compassion and forgiveness for all beings. This is an important part of this journey, is to understand that you are benevolent, unloving, and 100% abundant. And this is what will attract your highest good, and also your masculine, to get into this energy where your heart space is glowing pink. This is a way for you to be a beacon of love to the world. It's a beautiful message coming through. I hope you enjoyed this. I very much enjoyed channeling it for you. I'm sending great blessings out to all the feminines. And I know that the work you're doing is important. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you being here, connecting with me, connecting with this journey, and supporting my channel. It means everything to me. It means so much, and I try to give back to you as much as I can, to support you and know that this isn't just about, getting somebody to treat you right. This is about much more than that. So I hope that makes sense. Much love to you on your journey. Bye.